Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHelp.com. I'm the first impression gameplay video for Quake Live, free-to-play 3D MMO FPS published by ID Software. Now I'll spend about 5-10 minutes running around checking the game out and make some comments. If you guys want to play Quake Live or just learn more about it, check it out full review on the link below. So let's go click join match right now. I already logged in, I already found a game to join because I couldn't record that with Fraps, so I'm already in a game right now. It's a free-for-all game, and since it is an MMOFPS, it is a very action-oriented, crazy combat game. Now, this is actually a lot different than most MMOFPS games out there, because the games that you find nowadays, the Soldier Fronts, the Combat Arms, the KOS Secret Operations, those kind of games, they're labeled as tactical MMOFPS games, while this is more of an arena shooter. And it just means it's more chaotic, it's more futuristic as you can see, there's rocket launchers, laser guns, and all sorts of other crazy devices. You're just supposed to jump around. It's not trying to be realistic. It makes no effort to do that. And instead, it's more for chaotic fun. I just got ripped over there. But basically, this is actually... I mean, if you recognize the game's graphics, this is just Quake 3 repackaged, the Quake 3 Arena, which was originally released back in 1999, making a really old game. Basically, ID Software just took the game, they updated the graphics a little bit, made the gameplay a little bit smoother, and they released it on a browser. So the game does launch from a browser, but it does require you to have some 4 MB download first for your web browser. And you do need to use Internet Explorer or Firefox to download it. And after you download it, you basically have to do a quick 10-minute practice match, which I've already done, where you play against an AI-controlled bot named Crash. And in the 10 minutes that you play against her, in the frag match, however, it records how well you do. And it keeps track of your score. So depending on how well you do over there, you'll be placed in various different skill levels. And the game is designed so you play against people that are equal to your skill, which makes the game overall much more fun, because it's much more fun playing against people your level than just nubs that you own or just stuff like that. Personally, I like a good challenge. I like playing against higher level skilled players. But right now I'm not finding anybody. Here's my lightning gun. I'm going to own this guy over here. He doesn't even see me. What a nub. Low ammo warning. Uh-oh. And if you go to this little blue thing over here, you'll heal up. Not every map has this, but the game has 40 different maps, which is really impressive, especially for a shooter game. But that's to be expected. This is a really old game actually, and they had a lot of time to keep it updated. And it's actually one of those FPS games that are still played a little bit competitively. I mean, there definitely is a competitive side to this game, and it mostly revolves around just mastering the gameplay mechanics, which are pretty crazy. I mean, if you have a rocket launcher, you can shoot the ground, it'll jump you up in the air. So again, it's not trying to be realistic. But the competitive aspect of the game is really interesting because it requires a lot of knowledge of the game, as well as knowing every map to the fine detail. You have to know where the items spawn, when they spawn, you know, what are the best weapons to use, and etc. So I'm getting my ass kicked right now. I'm 3, and 6. So 3 frags, 6 deaths. Picked up a shotgun over there. I mean, there are a few weapons in the game that's not worth using. Mostly your starting weapon. It's pretty terrible. But again, the game isn't really striving for balance between weapons. It's just striving for some chaotic fun. There's only like 7 people in this game right now. But I mean, if you play Quake 3 and you've liked it, there's no reason not to play Quake Live. It's just an improved version of Quake 3. And it's really hard for me to play and talk at the same time, so that's what I'm going to blame my poor score at. No, it's not terrible. Come on, I'm going to get a kill right now. I'm going to focus. Focus, guys, focus. Weed Whacker. Got him. And the rocket launcher is really powerful because it has a really nice area effect blast radius. This guy should have died already. And I just got rocketed. So at least I got my 1 kill over there. Now, where the game does shine is its variety. You have 5 different game modes ranging from free-for-all to team deathmatch to 1v1 duels to all sorts of other crazy stuff. And there's over 40 maps, as I said, so that's got a lot of variety over there. And what I really like is, though, it's different. It plays a lot different than most MMO shooters out there now. And it actually runs on the browser, and you don't need exactly a super new computer to play it either. It's really fluid, too, so the poor... I don't even want to say bad graphics. Graphics are not bad at all. I mean, for what it's trying to do. Now, the game has limited MMO aspects, because after all, it is just a remake of Quake 3. Oh, that guy got the quad damage over there. There's a lot of variety. The maps are pretty intense. But there really aren't that many MMO elements, but I did want to review it because it's a really fun game, it's free to play, it's online, a lot of people do play it. And the fact that the game records all of your stats, your kill-death ratios, how good you do with certain weapons, it keeps track of everything. So in the game's player stats section, there's a lot of information out there, and it just keeps track of everything. Kill Weed Whacker over there again. Come on, got her. That plasma gun sucks. You got fragged by Zombie Lord. It even tells you who killed you and what your accuracy is with the weapons and such. But it's really interesting to see if you can get a really high kill death ratio. And as you do well, the game actually upgrades you to various different leagues. and it always matches you against people that are your skill level. And if you can't find anybody your skill level, it'll show you in the browser screen where you can pick up a game you want to join, what level the other players are. So you do want to avoid joining the games that have really low skilled players and stick with something that's about equal to yourself. I mean, I find that really interesting because even the newer MMO FPS games out there just don't do that. I mean, I've played games like Combat Arms and KOS Secret Operations where I've joined games and I've ended like 30-1 or 30-2, and yeah, it does happen. And it's ridiculous because I can't play against people my skill level. So it's really awesome that this game just created a system for you to do that. And I'd really like to see other MMO FPS games do it. And if this game can do it, this is a really old game, though it was remade with the new interface and stuff. If this game can do it, there's no reason other MMO FPS games can't do it. And I'm sure it uses a lot more, variables other than just your kills death to determine your skill level. I'm sure it looks at how you play, how fast you play, how accurate you are, and how good at you are dodging bullets and stuff. So it's definitely really interesting. And yeah, like I said, if you can't find the game that's your skill level, you can always join the lower level games, and it'll tell you if you're too good for this game or you're really weak, you're probably gonna get killed. I'm actually playing a game I believe that it said I was too low level for. Not really level, just experience-wise, because I couldn't find the game with people equal to my skill. Well, I could, but they were all full, which is actually a good sign. I like to see my games full. So this game does have a pretty healthy player base. Over there is the mega health. I don't know how to get it right now. I could probably do this. I shoot myself to get it. Yeah, see? If you shoot the ground and jump, you jump really high, which is pretty fun. I just got that guy over there. It was a pretty good kill. But again, I'm not doing so hot because my focus is a little bit distracted. Only 3 minutes left over here. This is a free-for-all game, as I said. The guy with the quad damage is gonna rip me. Quad damage is so good in this game. You can get so many kills with it if you do it right. And it's a little bit chaotic, this free-for-all. I think I do a lot better in 1v1 duels. Those are a lot of fun too, where you can really show off your skill. The game has the game has decent selection of weapons as well. I have like 10 different weapons, but not every map has every weapon. So I can't use the railgun, which is a gun I really like. It's almost like a sniper rifle, but it shoots plasma, and it's really interesting. I gotta be a little more chaotic though. You move with WSAD, and that guy's gonna rip me with the gauntlet. Nope, got her. You do die really fast, which is worth pointing out, but it's not a big deal. You spawn right away. 2 frags in 2 seconds. I like it. Excellent. But my ratio is about 0.5 to 1, which is definitely not good even by my standards in this game. I actually played this game quite a bit on regular Quake 3 ID servers, and I really like it. It's a great game. The game, like I said, there's not many MMO elements. You can actually change your avatar at any time by going to the options, which I'll look at right now. You can change a different avatar, how your character looks. It has no impact on the game, so you can change it at any time. I actually like the other guy better because he just seems like a smaller character model, making it a little bit harder to hit. At least I think it is. I don't know. Now, the maps are very different as well, and they play very differently, especially if you're playing the game a little competitively and you know what's going on. Me, I'm just first time logging in this game in a long time. I used to play this a lot, and it's one of those games I feel like I'll go on and off with. I play a lot of MMOFPS games on and off because they really don't require huge time commitment. You can just load them up. So I am invisible now. Wow, invisibility is pretty fun. I can just go behind these guys and shoot them. They don't even see me. Wow, this is fun. You can see me a little bit, I'm sure. Just at least my outline. Kill this clown over here. Got him. I want the rocket. There we go. This invisibility is a lot of fun. I wish I got this a little bit earlier. No, he got me now. My score is slowly creeping back up to even territory, which I'll try to get it up to before this game ends. It is a lot of fun though. You can almost always find a server real fast. There's a good player base, nice healthy player base. I need a rocket launcher. I'm not a fan of this gun at all. Out of ammo. Switch my machine gun, which is probably the worst gun in the game. Then again, it's pretty accurate, so it's not terrible. Rocket launcher is my favorite, only because it kills really fast. Though the railgun does a little bit more damage. It's not available on this map though. 3 frags left, and the guy needs 50 kills to win, so he's gonna win real fast. And I'm not gonna get to my good old even territory, which is unfortunate. And this is really one of the only arena shooters out there. I don't know why. It's a lot of fun. And it is based off the Quake games, Quake 1, 2, and 3. And there is a Quake 4 now as well, which I don't know how popular it is. I never got into it. So I'm almost even again, 20-6. The guy needs 2 more kills. I hope I can break even though before this guy wins. 6 more kills. 1 frag left. That's no good. That guy with it. Wow. Oh! 6 HP left. Come on, get Beavis. And I just died. And there's the buzzer, guys. I ended up as 22 and 27, which isn't terrible. I did really bad early on because I was trying to figure out the controls again. You move with WSAND, you jump with spacebar, and I actually noticed you move faster if you keep hitting spacebar, which is pretty interesting. And there's a lot of different game modes. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's one of those games I can play on and off for a while. And you can see when the game loads what the weapons available are. So here's my railgun over here, which I like. It's almost like a sniper, though it's a little bit faster. You can just, and you don't really have to aim to do well either. You can just kind of keep shooting. Though right click does scope it in. There's a guy over there. I knocked him off the stage, and he just lost points for that. You do lose 1 kill for falling off the stage, which is pretty funny. Though the game itself did not begin yet, and I'm going to take some falling damage. I fell on HP, so it's all good. Anyway, guys, I am running out of time. If you guys do want to play Quake Live or just learn more about it, check it out, full review on the link below. And I was about to kill that guy. Later, guys.